Most High's voice is so loud and scary that these
I was
were-
at rest, man. I was literally at rest. No dream, no nothing, no motion, no nothing. I mean, though, but he didn't wake up. My soul woke up. Before my body even adapted to what was going on. I hopped out from the couch all the way to the other side of the living room. I go searching the room. I couldn't find nobody. The person I'm here with, the producer, he was way out here in the realm. And I go back to sleep. I said, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it was. I go back to sleep. He said even louder, wake up. I didn't go back to sleep ever since that.
But that could have been an angel though.
I don't know who it was. I just know it was a specific voice telling me a specific thing. You know what? Right before that happened, I was sleeping in church every day.
But I'm telling you though, but the Most High, when he spoke to the children of
The
Israel
way I
right
said
there,
it, I say something. Pretty much on the street.
but I'm saying though, but they was afar off and they still heard this and they were scared though. Imagine you, because you say Cain was supposedly, if he did, and he's far up and he's not, and he's up on you, and he's talking to you, you're not going to be there just listening to it as a conversation. You're going to be shook like the children of Israel.
Okay, I also, before I went to jail, I seen this boy, this light, girl, and blue spirit for fall. Then when I went to jail, I explained to my mom what I seen. She said that was devil. So I'm real life connected, so I don't lie. It's nothing to lie about. So, and I went straight to God when that happened. I was terrified when I see these things. It's not no hallucination. I was on no drugs, no nothing. Nothing. Like I've seen a visual of this blue, high. It wasn't no person in it. I could see right through it. But the outside was like blue and like glowing. Right? Then when I got locked up, I see this real dark boy about this height, all black, dark, walking past my cell. Then it came back to my cell, and I explained to my other person what's going on. Lights flickered on and off. And then I see that same, whatever that was, come right by me. Terrified me. So I don't know what God is talking to me about. I don't know what he has me in, but I am very close to him. I don't know. Whether it's angels, whether it's Hercules, whether it's Jesus, whether it's Archangel Michael, I don't know.
But I'm saying though, like, that could have just been a sign from the Most High.
Yeah, it could have been something.
Like, but that's not the Most High himself. The Most High is something else. This is just to talk.
I have no idea. I know I have power down here on earth. So I want to be in the process of letting my people go. In a way.
Yeah,
I hear you stuff out. Oh my God.
I think it's
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
9:31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners. But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth. John chapter 9, verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
So the Most High says he don't hear sin. So if you're not keeping the commandments of the Lord, he's not going to hear you. You're not going to get vision or none of that or anything. He's not going to be communicating with you anyway, because he don't need to communicate with us if he cut us off easily. So talk about both sides communicating with you, and you ain't keeping no laws, statutes, and commandments.
But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth.
All right.
This is the book of Proverbs, 1 verse 5. And a wise man heareth, and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall obtain unto wise counsel. the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equality, to give substantively to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall obtain unto wise counsel.
It's saying, because the beginning of wisdom is the Most High. So if you don't got wisdom, you're not going to understand none of that. You're not going to understand the Proverbs. You're not going to understand the Proverbs. What you say, buddy?
All right, y'all.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 17.
Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding, of knowledge.
So it just said the beginning of wisdom is the
fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
So it just said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So if you don't fear the Most High, what is fearing the Most High? Keeping His commandments. So if you're not fearing the Most High and keeping His commandments, then you don't got no wisdom.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Yeah, that's it on that. Yeah, I wonder what you got.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
So it just says the law of the Lord is perfect. It don't need to be changed. And it's surely making wise the simple. So you can be going to college, you can be doing all this other stuff, you'll still have no knowledge if you ain't keeping the law. Hey brother, you got time to hear about your nationality? You gotta go. Hey, you give me Isaiah chapter 1 verse 2. You give me Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. Isaiah chapter 1 verse 2.
This is the book of Hosea 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
So it just said our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. This is why we walk up the street and don't care. This is why we reject knowledge. You ask somebody if they want to hear their nationality, they don't even want to hear it. Oh, I gotta keep on going. I'm busy. I gotta go make this money. Our people is destroyed for lack of knowledge.
I will also reject thee.
The Most High said He's gonna also reject you. You saying we ask you got time for the Lord? You talking about some, nah, I gotta do this and that. Then the Most High is gonna reject you, especially when it comes to them gates.
That's right.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of the Lord. I will also forget thy children.
And this is why you got little bad kids running around the streets, trying to hold guns and stuff. AK-47s, because we forgot the law of the Most High. We rejected the knowledge, so He said He's gonna forget our children. This is why all these kids out here living in sin. Give me what you got.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner,
The ox know of his owner. Keep going.
and the ass his master's crib.
These are the two dumbest animals on the planet. Keep going.
But Israel does not know, my people do not consider.
We don't even know our nationality. We don't even consider. We don't even want to even know. We just walk by. We don't even care what's going on. We see the police killing us out the streets. We don't care. We just gonna say Black Lives Matter for about 2 months and then it's over. We just destroy it for lack of knowledge. And we are dumb like that ox and ass because we rejected knowledge. This all goes from that. You give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. Because it really said, the Bible, we don't even supposed to be dumb, really. We really looked at as kings to these other nations. We're above them. What you got?
7 or 6. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Said, we are holy people unto the Lord thy God. Hey, brother, you know what holy means? Thou said, what shall I say? Owns the word. No, actually, don'ts the word. So, do you know what holy means, brother? Huh? So, holy means to be set apart. So, you're going to be different.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So, you know what it means to be special? It means to be chosen, bro. We special and above all these people on the earth, as we just read, brother. This how the Israelites, this how we supposed to really be looked at as, and we supposed to be the kings of the earth. But give me Deuteronomy to tell the head and the tail. We really supposed to be looked at as kings, but we fell so low because we wasn't keeping these commandments. This is why we looked at as spit to the white man. Keep going. I can get what you got.
This is the book of Jeremiah, 17, verse 4. And thou, even thou self, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve.
So, as I was just saying, like how we just fell low, that's because we discontinued from our heritage. We really supposed to be keeping the laws of the Most High. Hey, brother, you got time to hear for your nationality? Going to the Bible, man? Yeah, the Israelites. You know what tribe you from? King Type. Get tight. Get tight.
Canaanites? Are you saying Canaanites?
Wait, did you say Canaanite?
King type.
Hold on. What's your father? What's your nationality? Yeah, like, what's your father? What's your dad's color? Like, what's his race? His nationality? Italian?
So you say your father is Italian?
Well, no.
He's a black man. He over here in America. He'd be considered a black man? No.
So
Okay.
his dad's dad was black, basically. So you'll be from the tribe of Judah.
Judah!
Yeah, you'll be from the tribe of Judah right there on that chart. And you give me on that Hebrews chapter 7 verse 14. Did you know that Christ came from the tribe of Judah, bro? You sprung out the same tribe that Christ came out of. You know. Get it? Hebrews 7 and 14.
Oh, I get it.
On my side. See, I need some more of the pictures of the lynching. They'll believe that they don't believe.
Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
So Christ even came out of the tribe of Judah. But as an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, do you know what's the requirements of you to do? What you need to be doing? Huh? I got you, man. This is our requirement right here. What we supposed to do.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So it just says that we're supposed to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, which he commanded us, and fear him with all our heart, with all our soul. So, brother, if you keep the commandments of the Lord, I see you still got your beard. That's all. You don't supposed to shave your beard off. Get that in Leviticus. Oh, 20. And you get as long as you don't put no braids on. Listen.
This is the book of Leviticus, 21, verse 5. Thou shalt make no baldness upon thy head, Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
So, like, you don't supposed to be shaving your beard with the little razors and stuff like that. You don't supposed to shave it all off. This is why you get razor bumps on your face, because you don't supposed to even be doing it anyway. And I see you got tattoos and stuff that just said you shouldn't be making any cuttings in your flesh. That also goes for that. You don't supposed to be putting cuts in your flesh and stuff. You're not supposed to be doing it. That's the thing. You get me Leviticus 11. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, just in case you wanted to do it again, and you know you shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, it's too late now. They already in the skin.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 28.
Bring it up.
38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the border of their garments throughout their generation, and that they put upon the fringe or the border a ribbon of blue.
So, you see these things on our shirt right here? These fringes with the ribbon of blue. These are a commandment of the Lord.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So, these supposed to remind you to keep the commandments of the Lord. Like, if you wearing these right here, you might remember that eating pork is a sin, or shaving your beard off is a sin. So you'll be looking down at these like, I know I'm an Israelite and I shouldn't be doing it. Like, I'm not going to eat this pork because I know it's a sin. And these going to help you remember that when you look down on it.
This is the book of Leviticus 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the whole.
Brother, do you know what the swine is? Huh? Like a pig, right? Yeah.
And he be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcasses shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
You heard that? It said the pig is unclean. We shouldn't even be touching them when they dead, get alone eating them. They filthy. Pigs don't even sweat. Fish, do you shrimp crab? Do you shrimp crab and lobster? Yeah, that's good though. Don't miss shrimp.
Yeah, no shell fish, none of that.
Yeah, verse 11, Salaki, chapter 11, verse 9. These shall ye eat of, Salaki, these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whosoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So it just said the fish with the fins and scales. So you got fish like salmon, whited, tilapia, and stuff like that. But like stuff like catfish, shrimp, crab, lobster, shellfish, crawfish, all that, you can't be eating right there. Like, cause would you eat a roach off the ground? A cockroach? Well, I'm saying like,
You know what I'm saying?
just right now, would you pick up a cockroach and eat it off the ground?
No, it's just a sign, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a sign. If a man is starved long enough, he won't eat anything.
So like for these laws right here, this is our moral code. This is what we gotta go by. So like shrimp and stuff like that is our moral code. We ain't supposed to be touching that. So he asked you like a real simple question: would you see a roach and eat it? That's like you wouldn't do that. Like you wouldn't do that. It's nasty. It's a roach.
But you know, like that's what a shrimp is of the sea, like a rat or a roach, a bottom feeder. Like when you pull that little string out their back, you'll think it's a vein, but it's really like the whole tube. Yeah, so you should be clean. That's why they should be eating. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They aren't clean, so you shouldn't be eating them. But I'm getting more about
So like as Israelites, we supposed to be so set apart and holy that we ain't even supposed to be touching no unclean thing. Like it's below us. Like that's disgusting. The heathens, the people that are not Israelites on this song, they can eat whatever they want to eat. But we have a moral code. We got to go by these laws that tell us we got to be different, set apart, and holy to God.
Step up a little, step up just a little.
Right. We weren't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of God. So we just kept on following after other guys and stuff. This is why we're being punished right now. But this is how we're really supposed to be, as he was saying. This stuff is below us. We're supposed to be.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
But you know what a holy person is, brother? You know what holy means?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Set apart, basically. Alright. So you should be set apart when you're being holy. But do you know what that third eye is though? Like when you do get a third eye, so-called third eye, it's when you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. No, because you woke. Because you woke, so it is spiritual with that eye. So it's like you woke up. You weren't thinking like everybody else. Because you into this. You follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You're not thinking like the average person. This is how you get your third eye spiritual.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are on the face of the earth.
It says you are above all people upon the face of the earth. Not the same, not under, not a spit, not a piece of spit, not none of that. We are above them. We are kings over them, gods over the other nations.
So I got a precept for you before you go.
That sounds like a conquest.
Let me give you a precept before you go. All right. So basically what they're telling you, the Most High chose us to be a special people unto himself. So if we don't follow those laws, statutes, and commandments, something's going to happen to us for not doing that. So the blessing is going to come to us for doing that, which we're going to be blessed and be able to, do good in life. But if we don't do right, what's going to happen? What's the opposite of a blessing? It's a curse. So now, if we don't do what we're supposed to do, this is going to happen. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above, and thou shalt not be beneath. So that they would just tell you, that God just told us we're going to be above all people on the face of the earth and not beneath them. If that thou hearken unto the commandment. He's saying he's going to do that if we hearken to the commandments and do what he say. Of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them. Now, if we don't do them, something's going to happen to us. Now, verse 14, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods and to serve them. So if we don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Now this verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statute which he command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So this is what we're dealing with right now out here in the world. We're dealing with curses out here. That's why you see all people out here living in these conditions, hungry, don't know who they are, don't know where the next meal coming from, don't know where they're going to even lay their head tonight. That's a curse right there. So,
I heard you say that we sound like conquerors after that, but I'm finna show you in the Bible there's nothing wrong. No, I want to everyone shout out kings of all. Yeah, you get that right. I got it. What I get?
Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see, thou do it not. I am a fellow servant. And of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua worship God. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
No, that wasn't good. I want the king of all. But I was gonna say though, brother, but as we read though in Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6, we are above all the nations of people. And when we rule, we're not gonna rule like the so-called white man. How you rule us today, like shooting us down, leaving us with whips, breaking our women, stealing from us, killing us. Hey, we supposed to be promised lands and acres after slavery. Where them niggas at? We ain't never get them. They feel our rights. But yeah, it's like that because we do cross our own self out. We don't do these commandments of the Most High. That's how we cross ourselves out. Yeah, right here.
this is the book of Psalms 86, verse 9. All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, O Lord, and shall glorify thy name.
So it's saying that they gonna have to glorify his name. That's talking about Christ right there. Christ is from the tribe of Judah. But it's nothing wrong with ruling over somebody. Because as I just told you, we're not gonna do it unrighteously. Nah, they ain't. Who?
You know what I'm saying? He's the person that leads the Lord just as well as everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? But he does it differently to where everybody respects him in the way that they will follow him.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
if there is a two kingdom, the land of the people, unless you commit those sins that come. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you
but I'm saying though, because you said everybody follow over Christ. That's when he
you'll know that my brother is my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we love one another as people love
We do.
ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Not to
1917.
anybody that truly has it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you said if it is a king like that though, like, but you speaking like of Christ when you said that, like you don't exist.
That was the last king.
But I'm saying though, like if you said if there was a king like that,
All right, this is the book of Leviticus 19 and 17. Doubt. Oh,
Because you said, do we love our brothers and stuff like that?
We would love our brothers, the last generation to give knowledge to people to the right way to honor our Lord. You know what I'm saying? To honor our Lord and to learn those things, they should expect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was the last people, but we the last representation of God. You know what I'm saying?
all right, this is the book of Leviticus 19, 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
So you asked that we love our brother. We got to keep the commandments of the Lord. And that's a commandment. I know I love my brother, man. I mean, it's other people out here that don't love their brother. And I love you, brother. That's what I'm saying. Right.
All right, so it's like our people out in the street that's not keeping none of these commandments. So if they not keeping these commandments, they not loving they brother as they self. That's what we got to come out here and tell our people to do, is to love our neighbor as ourselves. But our people don't keep that.
Our people that don't get that. That's why we are doing it. You know what I'm saying?
The other guys is
But this is but this is why we're trying to be different and keep the commandments. This is why we love our brothers and our
Yeah, that's it. Gotta let them speak first.
Hey, y'all had some chips?
He had. I think he talking about the other tribes or something. But I know it was a tribe that was on there that got replaced with.
You talking about the calf? You talking about the calf? And Moses said, whoever worship God, come with me, and whoever don't worship God, they gonna have to get put to death. That was a different account on what you're talking about.
That wasn't our tribe. Only one of our tribes, like, because it was a tribe. It was a tribe that was on this board. Yeah, it was a tribe on this board that we don't got because we haven't figured out who that tribe is, the tribe of Dan. But they ain't done away with it.
It was the basic.